Orale mi amigos, we are welcome back to the number 2 episode of Spider-Man. New game plus mode on ultimate difficulty. And phone call.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon. We need to run an equipment check.
I'm almost there. Blocks away.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe.
Alright, so just a small recap of what happened in the last episode.
Gotta love Doc's
but
enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble.
we are currently
Better get there before
running
he hurts
late
himself.
to Dr. Octavius wanting us to be at the lab. So, let's go. I've been practicing, like, just trying to traverse better and stuff, so hopefully this is gonna be better in terms of traversing. Anyways, in the last episode, we captured Kingpin. We defeated him, and he is currently off in Rikers right now. So yeah, some good little news, and we're gonna fly through these buildings. So pretty much, this episode, there's not a direct storyline cinematic sequence, but there are gonna be a lot of cinematics. So let's get ready for it.
I'm sorry I'm late. Oh. You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon. It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Power dampener. Oh, man. Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Hold on! Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
That was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong.
Aw, good old Peter trying to fix
You're in
everything
bad
that he
shape,
doesn't really
little
have to
guy.
fix, but he's gonna fix anyways because he's a good person. Alright. Da 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 da. It's a D do da da below G. Okay,
Let's
enough
see
of
what's
that.
wrong.
Alright. So, we are going to go into the Octavius servers, and we are going to do some puzzle games. And I don't know if it's just me, but these are so reminiscent to like BioShock 1, doing the puzzles and the
Circuit
pipe
burned out.
puzzles. It's exactly how
been here to
the
do the
hacking
pre-check, I
system
would've caught
was
this.
back in the day. So it's like, you know, it's pretty cool. A little bit of throwback. Just gotta rotate these. So the object of these puzzles are you have to get the target
Got it.
voltage or said level of electricity.
Okay,
You have to
reroute
look at
server
those
control.
the digits on the top, like the 0, and sometimes it'll say 3, sometimes it can say 7. Later on in the game I'll probably explore more of the higher ones, but it's not really a concern. So for those that I guess are just tuning in, I recently platinumed the game, so I kind of had to do all of the puzzles, and even on the ultimate setting, ultimate difficulty doesn't actually alter the puzzle difficulty, which is kind of cool, but it's a little disappointing, because, you know, I would think that they would make the puzzles a little bit harder in terms of strategy and stuff, but hey, it is what it is. But so as you saw, I had to replace those two corners because yeah, it's like the corner conduits you have to change, and it's like
voltage.
You know, but this is just like a small sample of the game. This is more testing the Peter Parker side of Spider-Man, more or less the Spider-Man side, which I agree that was a perfect course of action by Insomniac, so it's pretty good. But I think these games, you know, they're pretty fun.
Let's see if that worked. Good as new.
Alright, so we're able to move the arm now.
Doc's been testing new materials.
Now
for
we're gonna have to
prosthetics.
walk over to the other
asked me to
corner of
review
the
his work
room,
if I
and we're
had
gonna have
time.
to
May as well dig
do
in
some
now.
other diagnostic testing. Oh, what do we have here? We have a cell phone.
Today's the day. Grant review. We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable pace. I honestly never thought we'd get the tensile actuator back to an acceptable tolerance. But Parker, the boy has an eye for guerrilla science like none other. Just as I was ready to order a custom machine replacement part, he returned from the hardware store with a bottle of solvent and a toothbrush. Bang! Actuator problem resolved. The boy is a genius. A chronically late genius. It's already 10
Chronically.
after. Where is he? Surely he couldn't have forgotten today's review.
Sorry I let you down, Doc.
But see, like, even Peter feels bad for, you know, letting his mentor down. And
Doc was testing a new
I
contact material
do
for the
think,
prosthetic.
though, this game doesn't explain how Uncle Ben passed away. But I'm guessing if you interpret what you saw from the movies and stuff, it's pretty much the same in terms of how Uncle Ben died. But Otto Octavius
Hydropolymer
is
composite.
the,
Strong, but there's a lot of
you know, the
impedance.
non-surrogate,
Better tell Doc
like,
to keep looking for other
stepfather, or
materials.
father-in-law, if you will. But the character development in this game, this is why this is one of my
I should get outta here
I
before
think
I
this
screw
is the
things up
best
for Doc
Spider-Man
even
game
more.
ever made, because it depicts the exact emotions all these characters have, and their character development is phenomenal. Alright, time to scour the city and see what we can come up with.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steamed company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way.
And you know, also to mention that Yuri is a very, very cool character.
Looks like Jameson's got a new
You
episode
know,
out.
none of the
Wonder
movies
what
have
my number
talked
one
about
fan
Yuri,
thinks about the Fisk
or
takedown.
eventually, like, how, I believe she's Silk Spider in one origin. She actually becomes Silk Spider. The Spider-Woman of Chinatown, New York, which is pretty sick, but you're a good old buddy.
And as always,
Spider.
Mr. Jameson's book, Spider-Man, Threat or Menace. Within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations, don't ask, not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know
Hi,
about.
Dr. Strange.
Let's dive right into the calls.
How's it
Speak.
going?
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime bosses. As soon as one goes down, every punk with a gun, a tracksuit, and a drawer full of gold chains decides he's the next godfather. We're gonna have a gang war in the street. But does that whip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. He got on TV. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickbacks now. So until that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs
You
are
know,
lining up to
I don't
charge
know
you
if
triple for
any
that
of you
same time.
watched or
just
follow the
break your
game
legs.
theorists,
Goodbye.
and shout out to Matt Pat
Someday,
on
Joe.
YouTube. Please
I'm gonna
check
get
out
you
his
to say
channel.
something
He's
nice
one
now.
big inspiration of mine. But
Someday.
like, you know, J. Jonah Jameson, he has his points.
Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit? No ball this year anyway. We spent too much integrating Oscorp's surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Until an hour ago. Well, the system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. I'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled, and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me.
Okay, so this is
Let's take
a
a look at
little
this
short-term mini game that we have to do,
Input
kind of
bands
as a
and shifting.
sleight of hand.
Subtle.
So you just kind of, it's as it seems, it's the same as the lockpick method from Fallout, but hey. This game, I think, has a lot of inspirations of its own,
Not just a pretty
and,
mask, huh?
you know,
Whatever you did,
nonetheless,
any
the
chance you could
puzzle
do it to the other
sequences in this
towers?
game are
Sure,
phenomenal.
but just
Like,
so you know,
it's
I had to
really
sync
out
up
of
with
this
the tower to
world.
fix it.
And I mean, just
I'm
look at
seeing all
that
crime
depth.
data in the area
Look at the
now.
game depth.
Looks like there's a
Like,
break-in
it's
happening
just
near
so
me.
crazy how you can see
I've got units
Manhattan
nearby.
through,
Don't bother.
like,
I'm on it.
just, you know, playing the game. And it's pretty intense. And like I said before, I played this game, I beat it. This is how I'm presenting this content to you as the Iron Spider. And I think that's what I'm going to be representing through this entire Let's Play series. I mean, this LP has a lot to offer, but like, the fact that I can play it in the best
sure these guys didn't
Spider-Man
forget their
suit
keys.
available in the cinematic universe is pretty awesome. Alright. So these guys are trying to break in, we're gonna mess up their day. And of course, like I said in the first episode, I can't skip these tutorials as much as I'd like to. I really don't know why the game, you know, in a new game plus mode would do it. Ow, that really hurt. Sorry, buddy. You just made me a little angry. So, like, I mean, also to mention, the ultimate difficulty, I didn't really feel it during the Wilson Fisk episode, but, like, holy crap, the ultimate difficulty is, like, take it slow. Let's just concussion blast this dude. Just concussion blast him to the wall.
Okay,
Just,
wrapped up.
hey, how you doing?
Thanks for that.
Just
Now I'm seeing an assault.
I mean,
video.
and also
luck,
with
Yuri.
all these
Your
superpowers
favorite
that
tough but
the
lovable
suit
grizzled
has,
seen too much detective
I
is
feel
attacked.
like doing all
No,
the
no,
gadgets
no.
right
How
away
would you
is
do
very
that in-
fitting for an Iron Spider suit because it had all those modes, all those like 678 web options, you know. So like doing all these web attacks.
You're
is
the
pretty cool.
snitch.
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
I said back off! Leave me alone!
Alright, looks like somebody's being called a snitch, and you know what? We're not
Get
gonna
away
let
from
them
her.
get buried in a ditch. We're gonna help them. We're gonna help this woman. Especially, why are they fighting a woman? Let's use our Iron Spider arms. And this is something I forgot to do in the first episode, but yeah. Iron Spider, you get the arms. Like, it's pretty badass. Pardon my French, but you know.
She's dead.
Let me go!
Hostage situation. Alright. So this is a very cool thing about the game, and this can happen more frequently in the side quests as well.
All clear, ma'am.
I knew Jameson was wrong about you. You're a little weird, but you got a good heart.
Have you got somewhere to go?
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want charity.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city, hands down.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out. Thanks, Spider Guy.
It's Spider-Man. Oh well. Should be able to spot the next tower from up there.
Spider-Man. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, yeah, like, it's kind of funny how, like, just everybody doesn't refer to Spider-Man by Spider-Man. They're just like, Spider Guy. You know, like, shoot your spider webs, you know, it's just kind of funny.
Never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Alright.
Already regretting this.
Bet I can modify these towers to track more than just.
I do gotta say though, like, even with these analog stick controlled puzzles, it's actually really fun to do. There's a lot of different side quests, side stories, and there's also side points. Like, there's not side quests, they're like side points
Up all kinds of
that you can go to
now.
to say collect
nearby.
backpacks, collect your crime tokens. Crime tokens are available pretty much anytime a crime happens, and if you fix it, like, you get a crime token, yada yada. And, like, I don't know if I elaborated on the currency system, but it's divided into 6 different currency that is used to get your suits, get everything, yada yada. Since we're doing New Game Plus, of course, I have all the suits already. I already have all the suits available, even the secret photo shop, which that took a long time to get. To get the secret photo, the collegiate costume with, like, the t-shirt from NCU and stuff, that took a long time. But this right here is what you can collect. You can collect the audio logs and everything. This is your progression, and this is your currency. Like I said, the 6 different currency. It's pretty cool that the game lets you explore what you've gained, what you listen to. And yes, every Jonah Jameson record is on record, and this is the character selection. So if you want to ever, like, look at the info, it actually lets you learn about each character, like Dr. Octavius and Yuri and stuff. So it's pretty sick.
Part man, part spider.
I haven't really gone into the photo mode per se for this let's play, but maybe one episode we can explore it. I feel like it'd take too much time to explore it now, but
Open the safe.
there's some cool stuff you can do with the Photoshop mode.
Spider-Man, shoot him!
Alright, so these guys are trying to rob a bank. I don't think so. Let's just let's just bombard them with gadgets. Is that it?
More of them? Guys.
Oh, we got some more coming out of the car right now.
Wouldn't need to be criminals.
You're gonna regret this, spider freak.
And a big tip for anybody that tries the ultimate difficulty, definitely use your gadgets. Like, your gadgets will save your life. Like, you might not think so, but just saying, concussion blast, impact web, your web grenade, pretty much every web gadget is going to come in handy. Even your spider bots, like, use your spider bots, let them shoot the damn criminals, like, it'll help you so much. Alright.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri?
Another tower.
Yuri, you there?
Let's do it. Descramble.
Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
And yes, each frequency is different, so if you bend your right analog stick, it'll create a higher or lower altitude on the meter. If you control your left analog stick, it'll control how fast or how slow the signal is going. So just in case you want to know tips and tricks on how to do that, I mean, it's pretty simple.
Taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs.
Or you can just watch this video and just copy what I'm doing. I mean, it's really up to you, but
Octavius is left for the day.
there's a lot of cool aspects of trying to solve the
I'm
puzzles
so
in
sorry
this
I screwed
game,
things up.
and all the puzzles
No,
are
Pierre.
solvable.
They're just nervous
And
that they
since I
think they can
platinumed the
triumph.
game, one of the
They'll
hidden
calm
trophies
down.
were
They always
actually to
do.
do all of
Should I head
Octavius
back to the lab for cleanup?
puzzles, doing
No, I'm
all
stepping
of
out for
the
dinner
signal
anyhow.
puzzles,
We'll
all
resume
that.
tomorrow. Short break, then
But it's
back to
nice, though.
creating the future.
It's a nice escape from the actual game itself.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism.
Because I do feel this
Sounds
game
like
has
he's
a
left
good
the
way
lab
of
for the day. Good time
diversifying
to work on my suit in
how
private.
you are Spider-Man. Also on the lines of how you're trying to, like, you know, solve these Wi-Fi problems for the police department, or how to do everything. But anyways, we are gonna traverse. No, alongside there. Anyways, we're gonna try to get there as fast as we can. And you know, I was gonna skip all the traveling in this game, but I don't think it's worth it. Like, I think everybody deserves to see. Just look at that flip. Like, look how Spider-Man is just flipping over the buildings and stuff. It's so cool.
Looks like Doc's gone for the night. Time to sneak in some spider work. We really need to get better about organizing our workspace.
The grant review was a debacle, yes, but it may also prove to be the inspiration I need. We can no longer simply meet the committee's expectations. We must exceed them.
And you know, I never known what foreshadowing was until I started being a theorist, but holy crap.
Parker! Dr. Octavius! What you got there?
Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
Of course. It's you.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're...
come on, Parker. It's obvious.
Just let me explain.
I only wish you told me sooner.
I wanted to, but I was afraid that if word got out, my family might be in danger.
Huh. Yes. I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. Well, I'll leave you to it.
I don't know if it's just me, but this Otto Octavius, like, he just has that, like, father-in-law, like, sense of, like, you know, love and commitment, whatever, you know, with his son. Or the son he hasn't had. But, you know, seriously, though, the connection's there. And you know, I hate to interrupt a cutscene, but this is one of the coolest scenes in the game.
Looking good, Spidey!
Hello, New York!
Just Spider-Man being Spider-Man.
New suit, same old me.
Alright, so I believe we're about to get a phone call, and from the looks of it, I think the best thing that we can do right now is, let's go attack this Fisk thing. You know, Fisk is in prison,
No, it's one of
but
his legitimate
his men
multiple
are still working for
We
him.
can't act without
Like, he's
cause.
still in
But now
charge
you've
of
got that,
half
right?
the city's crime
That's
that's
why I'm
going
hoping
on.
you can
So,
keep an eye on the location.
we're gonna do the
Tell
best
me if you see
possible thing.
anything
We're gonna
suspicious.
go,
You got it.
alleviate
I'll
this,
be your nosy neighborhood
crime
spider.
stress on the city.
All
Alright.
witnesses are reporting a mugging.
So we're closer to the
mobilize towards
checkpoint. Not
Flatiron.
much, but we're closer. I hear distress call. Sorry guys, I just can't avoid this. Let's go! Uppercut you, let's freaking aerial battle you, let's destroy you. And again, if you saw Spider-Man, in my opinion, I would just run. Like, why would you try attacking a dude that has, like, you know, 17 gadgets, has suit abilities, has a special
Always nice
super
to stop a mugging.
suit?
Gotta stay strong in the fundamentals.
Like, I don't know why you would attack him. I just run. I'd be like, no way, dude. One punch of his will break my jaw. Like, you see how high he launches you in the air. Holy crap. Alright, so we're gonna go over here to the construction site where Fisk men are actually stationed. So, for many of you that may have not played, you know, Batman Arkham Knight, like, this game takes a lot from every single game. Like, I swear, but it's a good Spider-Man game. Like, it's just crazy how,
Nap time.
I guess diversified the combat is. So, like,
More than one Spider-Man.
your impact webs are your greatest friend in this mode, but you just gotta be careful that nobody sees the impact webs itself, like being sprung on somebody, or else they will call for backup. To alleviate some of these hideouts, the best solution would be wear the Spider-Man Noir suit, which is all black, looks like a 1950s kind of mafia hitman, and you will eventually, like, you know, get them all without them calling for backup, and then when they call for backup at the end of your shoot power, it just gives you that nice breather to fight the new wave. So I just stuck this guy with a trap. We're gonna see if he gets trapped. Okay. So like I said with the ultimate mode, the difficulty shows later on in the game. Like, it's crazy. But we're just gonna take out as many of these guys as we can, as fast as we can. And it's so harder on ultimate difficulty because, okay, in the first episode, it wasn't that bad. I really didn't lose any health. But in this episode, I can get hit pretty easily. I'm trying my best not to get hit at all, but, like, holy crap. Even the game finishers, like, when I get shot at, I'm just afraid of dying, so I'll immediately heal, as you can see.
More of them.
Like that, right there. Like, they just get you out in the open. Not even with their spider sense, like, it's hard to fight these enemies.
4 illegal firearms dealers within a 3-block radius of that site.
Gun running. Let's see what I
Alright,
can
we're
do
gonna
to
kick
cut
this
down
guy
on the
here,
clock.
kick this guy off the friggin' roof. Don't worry though. When you kick them off a roof, they actually just stick to the nearest building. So it's the way that Spider-Man doesn't kill. Web kick him. Swing him down. Okay, sure. And a very big note, when you use your finisher, if you have that double finisher ability, use it. Seriously, if anybody comes in contact with you, you'll be able to use that finisher easily on them. Alright, we're gonna switch to the arms, because the good thing about the Iron Spider arms is that you will be able to attack any shielded enemies or brutes that come into the match. Alright, let's punk this dude. Let's hit this dude. And you know, I've noticed it's very... Oh, and even on normal mode, trying to get, like, you know, if you're trying to dodge these bullets, it's hard to dodge bullets on normal mode, I'll be honest. And doing them on ultimate mode is pretty much harder too. So, these, I actually have a perk on right now. You have 3 options of perks. One of my biggest perks I use is the slow down time during, like, the perfect counters. Also, if you ever get stunned like this, switch to your impact look. What the? Oh my god. This RPG, guys, is gonna drive me nuts. I'm just gonna get hit with RPGs the entire freaking time. These stun baton guys, too. When I first played the game, you know, oh my goodness. Like, that one RPG guy. Alright, how about a taste of your own medicine? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna hit this guy, and yeah, we're complete. And I could just imagine, this is just the first, this is like the tutorial level into fighting the Fist hideouts. So, you know, we can only assume that the other hideouts are just gonna be so much harder.
Good work.
But anyways, guys, this is gonna wrap up this second episode, as it's gonna show on the map. We're gonna gain all the Fisk hideouts of all his men and stuff. Eventually, we'll get into more story, but for now, I think it was a good episode to just, you know, collect our thoughts,
using a depth map,
explore. But anyways, if you saw this video, please like, subscribe, follow the next notification on your YouTube channel, and honestly, guys, I hope you guys have a good night, have a good day, have a good morning. We'll see you next time on Marvel's The Amazing Spider-Man for PS4 Ultimate Difficulty on New Game Plus mode. Alright, adios mi amigos.